Pedro Páramo. Pedro Páramo recognized and took care of his illegitimate son, Miguel Páramo, a poor young man. Mother and rabbits would died on horseback. After jumping some legs that his father and raised Pedro Páramo bribed father renter thus hid in absolute convict that the Briggs family had begged the death of Miguel's crimes.
Juan Rulfo, the us as both representation that I had la represent the me both point Big Havana our conclusion he Boras May 16, 1917 in Jalisco. Juan Preciado I.E.D orden comada Pedro Páramo I.E.D's representation bit eternal strabord mit good evit las vindats. In 1924 es Lander passed away seat, later es mother, remainder es the costing in grandmother, later orden offing in Guadalajara, Pedro Páramo. Tras Elo Amode 1923 and Pedro Páramo 1924. Tras leader more late languages having Queen, Cyber, Living Water, Beat Universe, Literatures, Ibis Stories, Aven Town, Living, Atormenting, Pedro Páramo está Venturing, Juan Preciado, Inch, Shiver is father, Travis Comala a divine that mother. This spanning with Comala star is war Pedro Páramo. Hades is barely des face Eden Paris Angel and single pass.
Of like with Tom Fayette in Tom Clichet, tenfold with and submerged in a pet black or nocturnal met. It implies that beyond the son pronouns regionales, locally
Juan
somos.
Rulfo was born on May 16, 1917 in Jalisco. In 1924, his father passed away. 6 years later, this mother, remaining in the custody of the grandmother, later entered an orphanage in Guadalajara, thanks to El Llano en Llamas 1953 and Pedro Páramo 1955, translated into more than 8 languages. He became considered one of the great authors of universal literature. He died in Mexico City on January 7, 1986 due to pulmonary emphysema. It is the story of the town that, after being submitted to the power of Pedro Páramo, is devastated. Juan Preciado, in search of his father, travels to Comala after the death of his mother. He comes across a desolate and abandoned town surrounded by murmurs and echoes of the that were probably lived in Comala. Juan Preciado cannot escape from the town and dies stunned by the murmurs and echoes of the town. The north space where the novel takes place is Comala. Comala, in addition to being the stake of the play, it becomes a main character. The dimensions that Comala occurs often depend on the narrative voice that the story presents. First, description of Comala, Dolores Preciado. Green plains see the reason rise and fill with the wind that moves the earth. The curling of the afternoon with Comala, Dolores Preciado. Green plains see the reason rise and fill with the wind that moves the earth. The curling of the afternoon with a rain of shrubby curls. The color of the air, the smell of alfalfa and bread. A town that smells spilly honey. Description according to Juan Preciado, a Kamala, opposite reality to the memory of this mother. In the reverberation of the sun, the plain seemed like a transparently gone, broken into vapors through which a great horizon was visible. And beyond a line of mountains, and still beyond, the more remote distance, clash between reality and memory. The space in which Kamala starts in the work, Pedro Páramo, has the peculiarity of merging the facets of paradise and hell in a single space. For Juan Preciado, who dies stunned by the murmurs, the root is down. He is the living one who descends to the headquarters of the world of sin in the possibility of redemption, where souls wander tormented by their faults and sins. The fusion of both representations, paradise and hell, Kamala represents the midpoint between heaven and earth. Juan Preciado, in this role in Kamala, Pedro Páramo is the representation of the eternal struggle between good and evil, life and death.